Hey everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes with Indiana Jack. That's me. We're doing a series of videos about all of the things that we do behind the scenes and how to make films and all of the fun stuff of filmmaking and how to make your YouTube videos look better, sound better, edit better, so that they're presented better to all of your friends and family at home. We're on the second of the series here, behind the scenes, showing you the different cameras that I use. Now, last time we did the Canon and the iPhone, and today we're going to start out with, yes, the camera that everybody loves, and that's the GoPro. Now, you're probably saying, well, isn't that your star camera, the one that you use most of the time and it gives you your most spectacular shots? In some cases, yes, but it's a all it is a camera that's a fisheye lens, a wide angle lens that anybody can use and make something look good. What has really helped me out is the remotes, and those are very important because that way you can take your camera, it can be a different place, and you can use the remote to turn it on. And that's, for what I do, it's much safer to have these in a place where if there's no distraction at all, you just simply press on and off, and it does everything else for you. You don't have to worry about anything else. Anybody can use a GoPro and make a photo or a shot in a film look good. Now, the mistake that most YouTube filmmakers do, in my opinion, is they use these on their face. Now, it's a wide-angle lens or a fisheye lens. Somebody that's a filmmaker in the movies, a director or whatever, he would never use a fisheye lens on his face unless he wanted to distort the face and make it look ugly. It makes your nose look about 2 inches longer than it actually is. So if you're a new person to making films, don't use GoPros on your face because it distorts your face, makes you look ugly. By golly, I don't want to look any uglier than I am, so I don't use any shot of me using a GoPro, not even a handheld shot. You don't want to use a GoPro for that. You want to use a GoPro for the beautiful landscape shots, or in my case, the picture of the of trucks and scenery going by, things like that. Some of my friends and I have been talking on Facebook about Wi-Fi, and I just mentioned that. I mentioned it as a positive, and it is, but they still have problems with their Wi-Fi. Many times I'll be shooting something, and for some reason the Wi-Fi signal just cuts out, and there's no way to turn my camera off. So sometimes the shot will be a huge size file because I was unable to turn it off. So they have a lot of work to do. Wi-Fi isn't 100%, as most of you know. So that's one of the negatives with a GoPro. And that is the number 3 camera that I'm showing you in behind the scenes of the different cameras that we use. Number 4 is next. And the last camera, number 4, is the Rebel T3 by Canon. It's a digital SLR camera. Great camera. Once again, I use it because of it's got the flip screen, the things that I like to do. I don't, believe it or not, I don't use this camera that much. That's why I'm really not, I didn't show it in the first 3 cameras that I'm showing you. It's for if I have a lot of time to set up a shot, worry about focus, depth of field, have tripods, lights, then I use this camera. But I don't use this on a shoot. Probably you've not seen any of the shots that I've done using this in Adventures in Trucking with Indiana Jack. I use it for stills, you've seen it for that, but I don't use it for video. However, it takes good video. You're probably going to see more of me using this camera. Tex uses this camera a lot. He takes so much time in setting up his shots, and he uses it, and his are absolutely the best on the internet, in my opinion. Canon T3 digital SLR camera, that's the number 4 camera that I use to make my films. Thanks for being with me today, and I want to remind you, if you like to talk about films and to talk about making movies and the things that I do, join us at the new Technovision Arts page. And there we talk about my films, we talk about your films. I want to hear a dialogue between all of us on how you get the cool shots that you get for your YouTube videos and the things that you do, the projects you're doing. How can you make your project better? And I like to talk about that. So if you like that too, join us at Technovision Arts, and that's on Facebook. The easiest way to find it is to go to my Indiana Jack Facebook page there, and all of my films are presented by Technovision Arts. Just click on the little link to Technovision Arts there and ask to join, and we'll let you in, because that way I know you want to be there. It's something you've asked, so that it's not just a bunch of people in there that don't know what, they're just in there to observe. You can come to observe, but I primarily want that to be a site where we're all having a dialogue. So join us there, Technovision Arts. That's the company that produces all of my films. We will see you next time and talk about, I'm not sure what we're going to discuss next with filmmaking, but it'll be behind the scenes, probably be editing or camera placement, I'm not sure. And we'll talk about then. We'll see you next time.